Hello, one. This is Chase Pounds. Happy New Year's Eve. As I normally do after in each year, I usually have my Christmas review videos. I and at the end, I plan on, like I normally do, is discuss my goals and my New Year's plans and goals for next year. I kind of talk about how I did this year as well. Begin with my starting off with my Christmas review. One of the things that was on top of my list for this year was pajamas. I saw these at JCPenney's in flannel pajamas, and they sometimes hard to come by. And I've been seeing them not just at JCPenney's, but a lot of retail stores have flannel pajamas. Especially they have the signature checker, which I feel like is very festive for Christmas as well. Especially the red, white, green checker pajamas. I've been seeing a lot of pajama pants too, slumber pants, checkered. I thought about getting myself just the checkered pants. I got some for my dad, but I just didn't get them. I wanted to hold off at the moment, but I may get some someday. And they were for my mom as well. I also got another pair that was gray too. These gray ones I also like. I also got to go with my gray bed tartars too. Also, I got, this wasn't, were some calendars. These wasn't on my list though, but I always used to get a calendar every year for the around Christmas usually. These like usually historic themed calendars. This year I got a fact calendar. This year I had a fact calendar, but this fact calendar that had like different facts of events, and this year is a history themed calendar. Usually they be historic calendars or Black history calendars that I usually get but this year is this history in general calendar, and I guess it kind of represents for each month, historical events for each month. Excuse me. Each month, February has like Black history figures, and this one was given to me by my dad. They had this other calendar as an extra calendar. I don't know what I'm gonna do it. Maybe they put in the kitchen. This like has is a kitchen calendar, and that's why I think it'd be best to be in the kitchen. The kitchen is a kitchen calendar, but it has like all different foods, like a variety of foods to represent the months. And also got I wasn't expecting this either. It wasn't on my list or anything, but I think my mom, I think it was either my dad or my mom, I think it was my mom, she gave me a new wallet, like brown wallet, the wallet I've been had since I was in I think high school maybe. It was a black wallet, but this time I got a brown one. I guess I can switch it up and have brown one this time around. New phone charger too. And a little gift I also was expecting was this little ship. This little ship right here. It came with a little note saying, "Cruise through life, charm. Life is a journey we almost go on, where there's ups and downs are sure to come along. May this little ship help you cruise through life's hard times. Keep a steady course, and you will always be fine." I guess represent my I don't know how to say it, my little predicaments and frustrations of life, and insecurities and self-comparison, I guess, so forth. It was very nice little ship. I guess also reflected my interest, I guess, the sea and the Titanic, so forth. Sorry, I also about to bring these in the room. I also was also on top of my list were dress hats. Dress hats. This black one was given to me from my grandpa. He specifically picked this hat out. I think my mom picked this hat out. And for my dad, he ordered me 2 bowler hats. This was also on the top of my list as well. This, because lately I've been finding myself interested in wearing dress hats, and I've been trying to wear like period style hats too, like my interest, my passion, his history, and like the fashion, the period fashion, the turn of the century, Victorian fashion, early 20th century fashion, Victorian fashion, I guess you could say, too. And these hats I will be planning on wearing for events and church events and so forth. Especially these are also winter hats, mostly year-round. I think bowler hats are year-round. I think these are wool. These are won't be worn in winter time because I don't really have a lot of. At first, I didn't have a lot of dress hats to wear during the winter time. So I need to switch up my dressing style. Also, this was unexpected too, but I also came across this at our local mall antique shop. this mirror. It's a mirror, but it's like in the shape of a life preserver. It's a carved life preserver, Titanic life preserver. And you know how I have a past with I'm a fanatic of the Titanic, particularly, and I couldn't see myself. I couldn't. And I should excuse me. I thought this would be a nice thing to have. Nice furniture, I guess, furniture decoration to have in my home. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it at. But I found a place for it. Then
Uber Eats knows when your team's hungry for a win. You get hungry for
more stocking stuffers. I had candy and chocolate. I got this hot cocoa mix that came from my mother. I think it came from her job. They was giving away hot cocoa. And this is milk chocolate. And another one that I think that was raspberry flavored. Yeah, raspberry. Hot cocoa. Here I got French. There's another one, French vanilla. I may try this tonight. Kit Kats, Hershey's Kisses, more Kisses. Lindor chocolates. Some candy canes in different flavors. Tic Tacs.
People always ask me, Rob, how do you stay so positive?
This
Great
flavor,
question.
I forget what
Simple
flavor
answer.
this was.
I play Royal Kingdom. I mean, the game has no ads, which keeps me feeling easy breezy. And the fact that you can play it without Wi-Fi means I have pure joy in the palm
It's
of
pretty
my
much all
hand
my
time I want. So when
my
negativity
Christmas
knocks on
gifts.
your door, just
Gifts,
smile and join the conga line.
Now,
Stay positive like me.
I like
Download Royal Kingdom.
a lot of the gifts I got. Some of them were unexpected. I didn't even have a list, but I still liked that I had them. Have them. So it was a nice Christmas I had. Yeah. Mostly spent time at my parents' house and watch movies. I watched the movie Sinners. The story Michael B. Jordan. It was kind of like a mixture of like horror, sci-fi, with a kind of historic period, setting the kind of the depression during the blues era. It was a pretty nice movie. I won't watch it again. Maybe this may make for another discussion for another video, but yeah, some interesting stuff I picked up on in this movie, maybe historical references or racial references too, and like I said, we'll make for another discussion, but it was a pretty good movie. Movie that was something different. I also watched a movie called The Lost Bus that was based on a true story that starred Matthew McConaughey. About one of the wildfires in California, not the current Palisades, but it was one that happened in 2018. My second discussion is on my New Year's goals and resolution. Now I had a book, and I think it's right here. I think it's with me. I think I left it. I'm not sure I left it at the other house. I had a book where, if you remember from my previous video, I had a book that had all my goals and plans for the new year. And you're probably wondering, did I ever meet some of those goals? And to some extent, I did. Well, number one being the main goal was that I would find my own home, my own apartment, my own place of living. I would move out my own parents' home, and I did do that, and I did accomplish that this year. I did move into my late grandmother's house. It used to be my grandmother's home, and now I occupy it, and occupy with. And I'm still trying to organize myself and get rid of a lot of her materials, and making space for my stuff. Well, some stuff I already have set up, but still trying to make it organized and neat. Is the room I'm in now is a little junky to extent. The den was kind of like my workspace, I guess you could say studio for my YouTube videos and that's one thing I did accomplish. Like I said, this year was to find my own home, my own independent home. I'm living independently for the most part, and I feel happy that I have my own home. It's a nice experience living on my own. Then another goal that I kind of accomplished. I still need to, I guess, maybe work on a little bit. Well, you may think it may be a big deal or not, but I've been trying to cut back on sweets, and I haven't stopped eating sweets altogether, but I just been kind of been I'm trying to find the right word for trying to tone down my intake of sweets, and sweets like certain weeks I went, or days I went without having sweets. Sometimes I particularly tried systematically. I try to reserve that, like for special occasions, like or going out somewhere or something. Even going out on a casual day, I may not even eat sweets, but for special occasions, like of course Christmas, I made some brownies, and I had rum cakes, and that was kind of indulging, reveling a little bit in the holiday, I guess you could say. And Thanksgiving I had sweets, my birthday had sweets, and sweets. I had a cake, and church events I occasionally had some dessert. Some church, particularly the young adult service I go to every each Friday. I go to I have that case they brought sweets. I brought some sweets as well. Sometimes they didn't bring any sweets, especially to start last year, January start, well, the beginning of the year, the first month in January, there was no one brought any sweets, and I guess that wasn't. I guess maybe because that was part of the fasting, of New Year's resolution goals people have. So I guess they wanted to, accommodate other people who wanted to who were trying to cut back on sweets and desserts and so forth. So that worked out in my favor. And
you are unlike the rest.
I try to continue that this year, not cutting back on sweets. I also been trying to eat more fruits and vegetables with each of my meals throughout the day, which most persons have been doing that.
Every detail is
And I also want to get back in the habit of drinking more water. I really haven't gone away from drinking water. I just wasn't drinking as much of it, especially since I hadn't installed the filter yet. But since the filters has been installed, I've been trying to get back in the habit of drinking water regularly throughout the day. And another thing I didn't really mention, I guess about in my last video particularly, but I've been kind of doing a little bit better about it, but sometimes not. But about managing my time, particularly for church. I sometimes run late, get ready for church. Though on some occasions I kind of estimate. I look back once a year, 14 times, 14 occasions. I did what I had to do early on Saturdays to do some of my routine, my church routine early. And on 14 occasions, I did that. I think it was, but still on a handful of occasions, I didn't meet my goal of that. On 2 occasions, I skipped church because of that, for not being ready for church. But compared to 2024, I missed a month of church. This year, only on 2 occasions missed 2 occasions missed church. And it was including the first day I moved in, because I was, I guess, getting settled and getting situated. I missed church, which is a little bit understandable, even though I still try to get ready, but I just ended up changing my mind, not going to church. That day on, I think June the 20th is when June 19th is when I moved in. June 20th, that Sunday, I didn't go to church. That was the only 2 occasions. That and in October, I didn't go to church. And other jobs, other things I still plan for this year, goals I have set in mind for this year is still to look for another job. This year I did as far as 3 interviews for jobs I had applied for. Unfortunately, I didn't meet the requirements, or either I wasn't accepted. So I was kind of disappointed at that and frustrated about that. But I'll still try and find a decent job, especially that interests me and that fits I guess my passions, and and I did also I was trying to do on my agenda for last year was, you may get found this too, that I may look into getting my license. I did go to the DMV a couple of months back. I think November. I had went to the DMV. Unfortunately, I failed the driving test, the computer test, online test. I guess the better way of saying it. Saying it. I was a little disappointed, but I point, but understandably, I didn't study it for a long period of time. But I tried to go get back into the habit of studying. I periodically been doing well on some of the practice tests. So I'll still put that in my goal for this year. And I don't think there was something else too. I guess getting back in the habit of going to bed early too. I still fell short of that this year. I still keep going through a vicious cycle of staying up late, going to bed late, as well as eating late too. I need to work on that as well. That's one of the main goals this year. In my YouTube channel, I felt like I kind of, for the most part, I discussed everything I wanted to discuss. Felt I need to discuss, and I felt some of my videos were on point, well, on time, marking events and holidays. Some I felt behind, in particular around Halloween. When I was late with my last video, which was on women in possession in films. I've been also getting the habit of trying to have a guide, like a plan of what I plan to discuss and what I plan on saying in my videos. I'm trying to work on that too, and I'm also, as you see this year, I also kind of mastered different ways, creative ways of merging my videos together. So instead, I don't have to do them in two parts anymore like I have been doing. So it can be in one video, complete video. And then I still haven't got, my time ran out. I can either have that done next week maybe. And that's my goal. I have some topics already, I guess, ideas of what I want to discuss for next year. For MLK Day, maybe for Black History Month, and even for April 14th for the Titanic anniversary. Days marking the Titanic anniversary. And you see, I guess you wait and see, and you just wait and see, and the videos I have set up to discuss about it when they're released. That's some of the main things I have planned for this year. I hope that this year is a nice, pleasant year, 2026. No, 2025, like really any other year, it seems like there's always tragedy that makes the news a lot. And I guess political divide, political role model of people we have in office, and just in politics in general. It's a shame how we've gone so low, we stooped so low to this level of political divide and this disenfranchisement, oppressing marginalized groups of people, and not doing anything to rise above that and to fix the problems that can make a country better than what it should be, better to what it can be. It's a shame with all the violence and killing that's taking place every year is a mass. Pretty much every day at every hour, there's either a mass shooting of some sort, form or another, and mass killing and assassination attempt and assassination we had this year in September. Remember with Charlie Kirk, Kirk and the outrage that created a lot of the controversy and canceling of people. Also, it created as well. And I just hope for 2026 we will hopefully have, it may not be 100% better, but maybe hopefully somewhat of a better year. Back in my mind I kind of doubted, but hopefully there be some sort of change. And that's all I got to say. It's another video by Chase Pounds. I hope for a happy new year. Stay tuned for my next video. Feel free to comment, subscribe. Hello everyone, this is Chase Pounds. One more thing I would like to add to what I would like to mention about this year is that particularly what I had a period of I guess confidence particularly between the month of May. Three things. One being that one of my young adult servers, I had served a dish of spaghetti, 2 dishes. One was Italian sausage and the other was regular ground beef. And I had served it, and I was kind of nervous, kind of I guess pessimistic about serving it, because before I had served my dishes at other church events, and people either didn't eat the dishes I had made. But this time in May I had made a batch of spaghetti, and people excuse me, people had good comments to say about it. Particularly a little boy that was there at the event said, I like the spaghetti, and I commented saying that I made it. He said thank you. And it wasn't much left of spaghetti. It was just a corner. Pretty much everybody tore it up, you could say. And that boosted my confidence. And also that night I also won my first game of Uno, and I also boosted my confidence as well. When people had nice things to say about me winning the game and how I was playing, so that boosted my confidence. Then the second thing that month was I had met some friends, and they were both kind and friendly, and then also boosted my confidence and how I socialized with them, and how I was talking, and how they were very respectful and had a nice conversation going on. I was glad. Unfortunately, it didn't last as long as they had to move. Then my third confidence was I had a video that had about 120 views. I think it may have gone up a little bit more, but that was really one of the few videos I ever released or posted that uploaded that did so well. I won't say it did well, it didn't get any likes, but I had so many views like that. And though I had some other views that made a couple of views, but not as much as that one. And some of the subjects I made, I kind of enjoyed, and I felt like I was confident when making and speaking. So that's one thing I would like to add to the sum of the year 2025. Alright. And that's all I had to say. Say again. There's another video by Chase Pounds. Stay tuned for the next video, and Happy New Year.